Oh, gracious king. So unless I've missed something considerably here, I'm so confused by this. I don't get it. Why are we holding Mike to this particular aspect? I don't understand, right? And I know Tommy tried to play peacekeeper later on, but I didn't get it. Sis, you wanted him to give you attention. He didn't give it to you. He downplayed you because he didn't want to. He what? He said what? That you know what? I don't like your personality. Or I don't like the way you are. And then you're saying because I'm similar to Brandy. It doesn't matter if you're similar to Brandy. It makes no difference if he's similar to Brandy or Kayla or anybody he liked. If he don't want you, he don't want you. And to scream anything else is a level of an entitlement that I was so confused by. So unless I'm not hearing properly what she said, I don't get it. But if you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. You know what? We're ready to break this all the way down. You got the minerals. You got the minerals. Stay hydrated because streets out there are hot. Let's get into this video. I was so confused but amused by this. Let's play a bit more.
And said to him, oh, we were at grad night together. Just like trying to put an icing on the conversation. Okay. But it always was like I had a gun on my lap. And then when I hear background and people he's still dating now, so I said, well,
Nah. It's giving very bitter vibes right now. Very bitter vibes right now. Listen, I don't care if he was playing a game. I don't care if, you know what, maybe he thought you were too close to him and you might expose him. I don't care. At the end of the day, he didn't choose you. And he has every right not to choose you. Look, baby, if he told you the truth of why he didn't choose you, it could be very painful. It doesn't matter the reason why. At the end of the day, he didn't choose you. If a girl doesn't choose me, but someone else has got a similar disposition to me, I'm not about to G-check you on a reunion. Maybe I might ask why. I'd be like, hey, look, you know what? I thought we might have had a connection, but didn't work out. Was there anything that I did that maybe didn't like it? That's all I'm going to ask. Maybe as a review tip. But to try and hold somebody's collar and then try to hold them and review it, try to then expose them now. Oh, well, now people that Mike are now dating on. You sounding bitter. You're sounding very bitter right now. You know what I mean? Very, very bitter. It's giving bitter vibes, you know, especially after he said, I wasn't surprised that he chose Brandy, do you know what I mean? But you're saying that you're similar to Brandy and then calling him out at the same time. It's giving very much bitter. And Domonika, listen, I appreciate you. I think you're cool. But this move here is arrogant and entitled. It screams a lot for me.
maybe he wanted me off the show.
Oh. Why do you think he has so much power to put you off the show?
Let's rewind this. What you mean you say people he dating now?
What does you mean that he had the power to put you off the show? He's one person. You see, when people start getting into the space of maybe he wanted me off the show, you're having a victim mentality. I need to change the video title of this. It's victim mentality. Because you're acting as if the reason why you're off the show is because he's the only one that didn't want you. Baby, they all didn't want you. Okay? It's not a beef. It's not to be rude. They all didn't want you. This is why you didn't stay on the show. Of course, producers get involved as well. We know that. But they didn't want you, so now you're in this situation. It's not a big deal. I don't think you have to make it into this situation and this scene. I don't think you have to expose the woman that he's dating. Okay? If you really feel that way, go to Brandy 1-1. This right here is an exposure that's got nothing to do with Mike or Brandy, but to do with you and how you feel. And that for me is really, it's not cool. That for me is not cool at all. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, he's dating someone now.
Who was that?
I don't want to call her name because we're being recorded, but she makes strawberries and her name starts with J. So I'm not for sure.
Okay.
But since she called it out, we do have to ask some questions. Let's see if Mike will come on my channel. I know I've put out the feelers too. Will he come on the channel? Because we have to ask him that real question. What happened with this other woman? Does it exist? Does it not exist? I know you said it doesn't exist, but sir, where is she getting this information from? Now she put it out in the atmosphere. Listen, I don't like it, but she put it up in the atmosphere. Where is she getting this info from? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low. Like why has she got this info? Why is she saying that there's someone called Jay who makes strawberries? I need to know. I need to know, sir. Okay, but I want to focus back onto Domonika because that's who really was. It's Domonika who brought this up, and I felt like even so, don't get it twisted. It still feels very selfish to what she's done.
That's all. Mike, are you dating somebody right now?
I'm not dating anybody.
Who's she talking about with these strawberries?
I don't know what she's talking about. Outside of this, I mean, that's irrelevant to me. Right now, it's about Brandy. It's always going to be about that.
It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good at all. We can deal with that in another video, but for right now, I'm going to leave it as is. Like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell button for notification uploads. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? What do you think about the situation? Because it wasn't looking good. All right. In fact, no, wait, I haven't finished. No, there's still a bit more. Hold on. I want to go a little bit later on.
What I do know is that when you meet people, they deserve a fair chance.
You got 10 guys. Time we in deliberation, you ask every single man this
Who are they
question.
feeling and who are they not feeling?
Everybody called Domonika name.
Yeah, that's the entitlement for me. It's entitlement for me. You know, everyone deserves a fair chance. No, they don't. No, they don't. They actually don't. You don't deserve a fair chance, okay? You don't deserve a fair chance. There's nothing in the manual, nor the book. You're ready to love. And listen, I hate when people do this. The reality of life is, listen, I'm not going to get vexed. If I want them to love and women don't give me a choice, I'm like, listen, well, they didn't give me a chance, but the reality is they didn't like me. And it's okay. You have to be okay. That is entitlement. I deserve a fair chance. No, you don't. This is not you. This is not you. This is not a sport. This is people dating. And in the dating world, it's not about who's fair. It's not about who's right. It's not about those things. It's about people's choices. And so the fact that she's trying to even hold him to the fact that everyone deserves a fair chance. No, they don't. We do not deserve a fair chance. You are on the show. People can choose to want to date you or not. They can see things and say, I don't like it. They cannot fancy you. I deserve a fair chance, even though I'm not attracted to you. I deserve a fair chance. What? Like, just listen to what you're actually really saying. You think you deserve a fair chance. How's that fair? Life is not fair.
So out of all people, you gonna come bash me?
Here's what I think that I'm looking at. Both of you hear me out. I think you wanted a respect level. We ought to at least be able.
This ain't even about respect level, Tommy. I'm not going to lie to you. Sorry, you can't play that. You need to call out Domonika for that. That's entitlement. Listen, at the end of the day, all right, he wasn't the only one that called her name. Other people called her name too. Why is she holding Mike accountable and then exposing him, saying you have other women on the show? Why? Why? It's selfish. It's nothing to do. Again, it's a form of rejection. Now the rejection is going into projection. I'm not saying that there isn't this lady who's selling strawberries. What I'm saying is, though, the moment that she chose to do this was never about Brandy, never really about Mike. It's about the fact you got rejected and you feel hurt. And in that moment, you decided to expose him and then be blaming him for the reason why you're not on the show. Are you all right? Are you okay? How are you blaming him, a solo, for sending you off the show? There was more than one vote. There were 10 men, almost, on that show at the beginning when you got evicted. Baby, I need you to stop. Baby, look at me. Rejection's a part of life. If you can't handle rejection, I need to sit on the bench and heal, come back onto the field of play. Because this ain't it. This ain't it. It really ain't. This ain't it. Okay? There's no need for Tommy to be peacemaker on this part either, because he just needs to call her out straight up.
To be cordial with one another. Mike, on your end, I think you're defending yourself of, I ain't made no decisions on nobody. It's a voting thing. I'm only one person. I get it. And I think that's where we are.
Madness for me. That's what I'm saying.